Hello guys, welcome back. So in this today's lecture, we are going to see what is the difference between the unicasting operation versus broadcasting operation versus multicasting operation in computer networking scenario, right? So we have the three categories. One is called as the unicasting, another one is broadcasting, another one is the multicasting. So if you read this one, what do you mean by unicasting is that communication from the one device to the another device. One to one is nothing but we called as the unicasting operation, right? So what is the meaning of broadcasting? Means one to all other device in the network. It means from one device to the all other device in the network we called as the broadcasting operation. Now what is the meaning of the multicasting operation? So multicasting operation means one to particular group of computers. If you are sending the message, then it is called as the multicasting. Suppose for example, see that this is my transmitter machine, nothing but some computer. These are the some other computers. So now my requirement is what? I want to send the information from this computer 1 to this computer 3. The requirement is that only point to point communication. If you can able to send the information from one device to the particular device in the group of the computer, then it is called as the one-to-one communication. That is what we referred as the unicasting operation, right? Now what is the meaning of broadcasting? Means suppose see that this is my device which I'm trying to send the information from this device to the whichever the device which is connected to the network. These are the all the devices which is connected to the network. If we can able to send the information to the all the devices in the network, then it is called as the broadcasting information, right? So this is one requirement. If you want to communicate only one to one, you can go for the unicasting operation. Or if you want to send the information to all the nodes or computers in the network, this is your requirement, then you can go with the broadcasting operation. Now what is the one more requirement will come is that I don't want one-to-one communication or one-to-all communication. It means that for example in a class or some scenario, I don't want to interact with all the student, or I don't want to interact with only particular student. Now my requirement is something that I want to interact with the right. So out of this class I want to interact with the some 3 computers or 3 students. Now this requirement is different from this one as well as this one. So if you are communicating from the one to several, it means that group of people or group of computer among the all the computer which are available in the network, then it is called as the multicasting operation, right? So if you don't understand, we will consider the network scenario. So let it be this is my network, right? So this is my network for explaining the differences between unicast as well as the broadcasting as well as the multicasting operation. Now see that in the earlier class I have explained what is this one. This is nothing but what? Intermediate devices, right? So what is the use of intermediate devices? Which is used to connect the multiple end devices. In this case we are going to use the intermediate devices. See that each end devices, this is end devices, each end devices which is connected to the intermediate devices, so that each end device can communicate with one to another with the help of these intermediate devices. Now we'll see what is the meaning of the unicasting operation. Suppose this is my source computer. Let it be here that PC2 is my destination. It means that I want to communicate from my PC0 to PC1. Now how communication will go means it will go to the switch, then it will go to only particular computer. It will not send the information to the all other computers in the network. It means that we have only one-to-one contact. This is what we called as the unicasting operation, right? Now what is the meaning of the broadcasting operation? Broadcasting means suppose this is my device, say from this device I am going to send the information to the all other device in the network. It means that the message will pass to the intermediate device. The intermediate device will send the information to the all other device except the device which is sending the information. Remember, except the device which is sending the information, it will send the message to the all other device which is available in the network. It may be 4 devices, or it may be 400 devices, or it may be 4,000 devices. So it will send the information to the all other devices which is connected to the network. So this is what we called as the broadcasting operation. Now what is the meaning of the unicasting operation? Sorry, multicasting operation. Multicasting operation means suppose you consider this is my source. From here I need to send the information. So what are the remaining devices which are available in the network? This PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4. Now my requirement is that I don't want to send the information from only point to point or one to all. So I want to send the information from only PC2 as well as the PC4, right? So now information will go to the switch, then switch will send the information to only PC2 as well as the PC4. It will not send the information to the PC3 as well as the PC1. So this called as the one to this one group of computers, or one to several we called as the multicasting operation, right? Now one more thing, IP multicast also supports the many to many device. It means that from these two devices we can send the information to the next two devices, something it is called as the many to many. So for that we require some protocol should be required. So IGMP multicasting routing is required. So in the unit 3 we are going to discuss this protocol IGMP multicast routing. There we will see that how to implement the many to many device communication, right? So I hope you understand unicasting, broadcasting as well as the multicasting. Now we will take one real-time use case scenario, practical scenario to understand, right, unicasting operation as well as the broadcasting operation. So for that I am going to open my Cisco Packet Tracer simulator. Suppose for example, let it be my requirement is that I want to send the information from the PC0 to the PC1. It means that I want to send the information from the PC0 to PC1. Now what type of communication it is? If you want to send the information from PC0 to PC1, something like this, from here to here, 1 to 1, right? So what is the meaning of 1 to 1? It is called as the unicast operation, right? Now see that whether it is going to perform the unicast operation or not. So for here we have the packet information we need to transmit, right? So here I am just taking the packet. This is my source mission, this is my destination mission. So it means that I am going to establish only one-to-one communication. So if I am sending the information, see that through the intermediate devices only everything will be exchanged, right? Now see that if information is going to only particular PC, not other device in the network. So this is what we called as the unicasting operation. Now we will see practically what is the meaning of the broadcasting operation. Suppose for explaining the broadcasting operation, let it be source mission. See practically. So in this case I am going to consider this as the source mission. So let me send the packet. Now see what will be happen. So first it is going to switch, right? Now next observe what will be happen in case of broadcasting information. Will it send to only particular device or all other device in the network? So it send the information to the all other device in the network. So this is what we called as the broadcasting up. The same way we can perform the multicasting operation also, right? I hope you understand. Thank you guys.